Okay. Recording and taping notification as required by law. The town may audio or video record this meeting. Any person intending to either audio or video record this open session is required to inform the chair. All right. Call to order. This is it. No public announcements. Okay, new business. Welcome our new member, Arthur. Hi, Arthur. We're happy to have you. Okay.
Can I, Madam
Yes.
Chair, can we, in introducing Arthur, can we ask maybe say a few words on who you are and what you are? And what you
If you would like to, Arthur, you're welcome to.
Sure. Arthur Danowski at 57 Idle Way in the Great Sands community. My wife and I bought our house there in 2014. We began the migration up to Cape Cod. For the unfortunate things that happened in 2019, it helped facilitate for us. For the rest of the world, it's probably not so great. My daughter's in Monomoy High School, 8th grade. Very proud. She made the JV basketball team. My wife
Does she play field hockey?
What?
Does she play field hockey?
No.
She should. That's all I'm saying.
Leah's a big head.
we have Kate House on our staff in the summer, so yeah.
So
she's already big. Yeah,
she's a ringer out there on the field. She's amazing.
Cool. She's both there and with us at Dockside. She's great.
Yes.
My background is my whole life has been in recreation, therapeutic recreation, and business. Worked with the nonprofits in New York City for 17 years with the YMCA Greater New York. Was in charge overseeing 250,000 kids in New York City. My career took me to out of poverty from nonprofits to the profit world, and worked with the Equinox Fitness for about 17 years. And oversaw both their youth programs, adult programs, and member service. I also did work with the Clinton administration, putting together formerly homeless families work programs and recreation programs in 7 cities around the country. The teaching up in Lehman College in recreation, and now happy to be here in Harwich, watching my daughter absolutely enjoy loving being up here. Her roots are New York. And I will always root for the Giants. Sorry for anyone here that takes offense with that, but
God bless you.
Yeah,
We need it.
You know what? Fan roots.
That's right.
Yeah, good days and bad. Always wanted to be involved in the recreation. Phyllis and I share our love for pickleball. My wife more than I, but and I think recreation, obviously, my whole life is a pivotal part in everyone's life. It's why people move to communities. I've watched parts of New York that were poverty and depressed become prime real estate, Chelsea Piers being one of them. I know what recreation can do for a town, for a family, and for a community, so I'm happy to be part of this.
Great. We're very happy to have you here.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, new business. For this one, I have gone back and forth with our liaison, who then went to the TA and spoke with them, and we kind of mapped it out exactly how it was supposed to go. Based on what Waterways and Golf did for their pricing change, we're going to follow suit for them. So what we're going to do is, instead of having a discussion and a vote, I'll make a motion for a public hearing next month. We'll have the public hearing. That's where we'll do our discussion and our vote. And then you can take that in front of
So
the
this
select
won't be
board.
next Monday then?
No, but the TA, not the TA, the liaison said that should not interrupt your presentation on the 22nd.
Oh, okay.
You can still give that and just withhold this information, and you'll just have to go back to them after our January meeting.
Which information am I withholding? The recommendations, or?
Yeah, we can't make any support.
Oh, I can't say the commission voted. I could say these are my recommendations.
Yeah, but we have to have from the standpoint of what I understand, what I was told is that we have to have a, yeah, you include, but this table has to have.
Because Tony,
I don't know why you're going.
So I'm not,
the town administrator told, so the way this all came about is he came to me, I don't know, maybe a month ago, and said, let's take a look at these beach fees. put together a spreadsheet, a report
Yep.
and recommendations, which I sent to him. He said, all right, well, let's get your commission to look at it. I don't know if he knew the procedure yet.
Right, and I think that's kind of where it got a little
He said,
confusing.
yeah, and he said, have your commission look at it, and then he scheduled me for this coming Monday.
Yep.
To present, and I sent over a PowerPoint and everything, which
Okay.
I can still do.
Okay, I didn't know if, I think
Or I could wait. I'll see
Yeah.
what Tony wants me to do.
Okay.
I'll email him in the
if
morning.
this was the only thing you're presenting, then yes, I don't think that you would
Okay.
go until after the public hearing. And like I said, both Golf and Waterways did it this way with their commission, so
We have to have our own.
we have to have our own,
Okay.
we have our
It was-
decision.
It was to the point where they read into the motion to approve, and I don't know which one it was.
Yeah.
That the public hearing was posted on A, B, C day in the Chronicle. They made that part of the
'Cause, yeah,
motion.
'cause
That's
Tony-
all different.
Tony said we would vote, then I would present to the selectmen, they would vote, and then there would be a public hearing through the Board of Selectmen.
So we can't physically
That's what
vote
Tony
on
told me.
anything until we have a public hearing.
Okay.
That was the kind of cart before the horse situation.
William, for clarification purposes.
Sure,
No, Eric came in with a recommendation of the fee changes.
yes.
Are we going to have any input in terms of what these numbers are?
Yes, next month at the public hearing. We,
Not prior to?
no, we can't make any decisions without the public hearing. That's what
Are we
that's
gonna
what I've been
try to
understood.
make changes the same night as the public hearing?
I would hope that we would be able to look at it. I mean, we have a month to review what Eric sent us. We can have our discussion and make a vote that night.
So tonight, we're not doing any discussion
No,
on it?
nope, we're gonna
Okay,
save it
thank
till
you.
January. With that being said, Eric, can you get that into the Chronicle? Because it needs to be
Yep.
at least 2 weeks.
Yep.
So we have 4 weeks. It can be longer, but
Yep.
it has to be at least 2 weeks.
Yep,
Okay,
yep.
thank you. Okay, moving on.
That shaves some time off.
It sure did. Everybody eat dinner before January,
Yeah,
okay,
right.
for the meeting. Community Center basketball hoops vote to support. Go ahead.
So this is just the project we had talked about. This is to replace or kind of revamp all the hoops in the gymnasium. Not to replace the actual hoops, but all the electronic stuff, lifting the hoops up and down, fixing everything up to where they should be. The quote that we got was around $40,000. That Carolyn got the quote. She's the building director. And technically the room is under her control. So me and Carolyn met with the town administrator, and he suggested that we take this out of a previous capital article that the community center had for, I believe it was for carpeting, and also generators and some other things, but they want to repurpose the article. What was left over is enough to cover this project. That requires a town meeting vote to repurpose it. He just wanted me to run it by you guys. Carolyn's gonna do the same with her facilities committee, just to get your support for the project.
Motion to support, Madam Chair.
Second.
Okay. All those in favor? Or, no, we
Any
have to discussion it. Sorry, any discussion?
Are we good with the price, Eric? Is that price pretty solid?
Yeah, it is. It's a company that's been doing a lot of the servicing on our hoops and everything in there, the remotes, everything for years and years. They came in and did like a full check on everything. They say you don't have to replace the actual hoops themselves, but you need all new poles, you need electronic systems, all that.
You're gonna have an electric,
Up and down?
remote type of.
Yeah, we have that now.
Okay,
but
so the basket go up and down?
Yep.
Without cranking it by
Yep.
hand?
Yep, and they're always failing now because it's the original.
Yep.
It's,
I mean, this
20,
price still seems
25
better
years old.
than the
Oh,
one
yeah.
we got
Need
for
an RFP,
CPC.
40 grand?
Yes,
So the price, it's just a guess, it's a,
it's an estimate.
It's an
Yeah,
estimate.
that's what'll be
Okay.
asked for, and then
Yep.
there will be an RFP.
Is there any, is it laid out the electrical requirements or any additional electricians needed for that?
I
That's usually
think-
where Jeff, the price comes in at an estimate, then goes skyrocket.
Yeah, well, they always, what they'll do once they put it out to RFP is they'll ask for an amount, if the estimate's for $40,000, this is really up to the town administrator, because it'll be a capital plan article. But kind of like what we do with CPC articles, if an article's 40,000, we always add on a contingency of at least 20%. Just for that fluctuation in price between the time you get the money and the time you actually get a company in.
but to at this point, is the electrical included in the 40 grand?
Yes,
It is.
Yep,
It's complete.
yep,
It's a complete job.
full job, yep.
Okay, any more discussion? All right, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Minutes for October. Brian is the only one that cannot, and Arthur cannot vote on these. Do I have a second? Okay, all those in favor?
Right?
All right, moving right along, everybody.
Wow.
Potterfield dugout project.
All right, I can give you an update on this. So I had given you guys an update on the project that it would be about $10,000 to $12,000 for the replacement of both dugouts at Potter's Field. This is through Cape Tech and them doing the project themselves, so we wouldn't be paying for labor, just for the supplies. There were a couple questions that I did ask Curran Stockwell, who would be the teacher and the manager of the project. One was about drawings for the project. He does not have drawings, but he could either work off the ones that we gave them, that Van put together, or he could make up new drawings, either way. The floor in the dugout, what that would be, he's under the impression that we would reuse the benches that are in there and spread T-base as the floor of the dugout, so it would not be a concrete floor. And then as far as the fencing on each side, what we'd have to replace or not. He said the plan for the 30-foot dugout, it's 30 feet long on each side, requires one section of fence be removed by the first base and third base end of the dugout respectively. So once the dugouts are done, we'd have to have a fence company come in. It would be a small project just to repair the two sides. And then he said, and we asked timeline wise, he said once approved, we could begin. Depending on weather, we could be done in about a month. So it's just a matter of the commission's pleasure, what you want to do.
Okay, discussion, we'll go around. We'll start here.
I'm good.
Okay,
Have no knowledge of it, so.
yeah.
Eric, my only question, I have a couple of questions. First, the flooring, I think I talked to you about that. With the dugouts being wide open, in other words, right now they're closed all around, with the dugouts being wide open and the rain gets in there, that flooring is gonna be full of mud and so on and so forth. And I suggested to you that maybe we put a small, a very inexpensive, pressure-treated kind of flooring down on that, so that the guys are not gonna have those mud in their cleats and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
I talked to them about that.
Okay.
See what that.
Yeah, I could ask about a pressure-treated floor.
And
So
as
there's
far
no
as the
mud in it.
benching is concerned, I think when we met with them up at the tech school, we did add the benches, because the benches that are in there right now are small, they're ineffective, and they're not adequate for the big guys to sit on. So I think you need to have them build benches the length of the dugouts.
I could ask them what the addition to the estimate would be for those two things.
I just think they're too small projects.
Okay.
And I don't think they'd be that expensive. And thirdly, is Highway gonna be able to Highway gonna be able to take those dugouts out? Are they gonna crush them and?
Highway could take the old ones out.
Yeah, they're gonna crush them or take them out as they are currently?
I'm not sure what they do with them. I just know they get rid of them.
Okay. That area's gotta be leveled as well.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah.
Building, I
Yep.
don't know who's gonna do that, Highway probably.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, first I'll start with getting a price on new benches added on and like a
Some
flooring.
kind of flooring, doesn't have to be
Yep.
very expensive.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sure.
There's a problem putting pressure-treated floors down, especially in that area. Mud's gonna get on, they're gonna be slippery as hell.
That's
Yeah.
what I was gonna say, I was waiting my
Yeah,
turn.
Why can't, what's the holdup with not doing concrete?
Concrete's very expensive.
Yeah, I would assume
We
price
don't have
wise.
concrete
Yeah.
on those dugouts.
I don't think the PT is a good idea personally.
Say again?
I don't think the pressure treated is a good
No,
idea.
okay, some
Yeah.
other,
Yeah.
something that.
I can just see
you know,
somebody doing
You
one
could
of
put,
these.
they have
Maybe we could
mats
just
that
put
you
like
can
an
put down.
earmark
They have
to-
like those rubber mats.
Right.
Yeah, just an earmark. If
Oh,
maybe
that's
they-
true.
maybe
You could do
Rec has-
PT with a mat on top of it.
Tech has a better idea.
We
Maybe
can
they've
figure,
done
yeah, I'll
something.
ask him what he thinks. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Still
All right.
tracking a lot of mud in.
But you can pick them up and,
Yeah,
Shake
you
them
can
out
bang 'em
and
out.
hose them off.
We
I'm
do
not
the
saying
mounds
tack
down.
them down.
We have the
Dirty
mats
game.
in the batter's box, and they pick them up and they dust them off.
Perfect.
They have a blower that they.
Yeah,
blow.
yeah,
That's what they
yeah.
use down
Perfect.
Did they get a price for concrete?
Borrow the pickleball board.
No, I could ask, but I would assume. it's
Not
gonna be a
really,
lot.
I'm just kidding.
Can't hurt to ask, but
All
I just
right.
know the paddings for like pavilions and stuff, how much the concrete is.
Yeah.
That's a-
we'll go back, I'll come back to you,
Nothing
Ryan?
for me. Nope.
Okay, no, okay, Arthur, go ahead.
How about those patio blocks that are fairly inexpensive?
Yeah, yeah, that could be something too.
Yeah.
They're like $3.
Yeah, they're cheap,
Yeah, 2 foot by 2 foot, $3.
Yeah, yeah.
How big is the dugout?
30 by 20.
30 by 20, yeah.
Probably a lot cheaper than dropping concrete.
I'll ask Karen, my contact over there.
Yeah, maybe they
And maybe
have
even
something
they
they've
got
worked
cleats
with
on
it.
before,
If you
so.
put those units together, the cleats might get caught between.
Well, then you
So,
could put
rather
I
than
was thinking
solid
then you could put a
surface.
padding on top of that, so at least you'd have the stability, and it'd be a catch for the mud.
Yeah.
Just a thought.
Yeah, let's just run through our options
I'll see what
and
his
try to,
opinion is.
yeah, because he might have something that we're not even thinking of.
Yep.
All right.
The one thing to keep in mind, if that's not done right.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
gonna shift, it's gonna sink, it's gonna swell.
Yeah.
We've run into that before because they didn't compact it the way it should have been
Right.
Yep.
compacted.
Yep.
Just to keep that in
Yeah,
mind
absolutely.
when you go with the pavers.
Yep. Okay.
All right, well, I will push that off and we'll rediscuss it in January with new
Yeah,
information.
I'll get more answers.
Perfect.
Are we, Madam Chair, are we gonna vote on, the support of the dugouts and the money that might be required?
I don't think we can until we have a finalized.
Well, we have it, 10 to 12,000 right now. If we do add benches, that's gonna up the price.
Okay.
Mhm,
And then whatever
the
flooring option becomes.
And if they said 30 days, I feel like if we can get a finalized
Oh, yeah.
picture by January, they're
They
probably
can
not
still
gonna.
do it before the spring.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. Is
Yeah.
that good? Okay.
Please get those, some sort of drawing,
Drawing.
whichever, I personally don't care.
Yeah, we
which
can
one,
use
but
either
if we're
one.
gonna stick to the rules, we're gonna stick to the rules.
I think I gave you drawings
Yeah.
for the ones from Florida, John.
Yes.
Yep.
The same, those
But
are
like
Did they have
exact
dimensions and,
Yep.
did they, Van, have dimensions and everything?
Yeah, it did.
As long as we have something to
Yeah,
put
we
in
do
the-
have it, yeah. But I could see if he wants to put something together too. I'm sure he'd have to have some kind of technical.
For a permit.
for his
Yeah.
students. to
Right,
follow.
exactly.
Well, you gotta get a permit too,
Oh, yeah.
and if you're gonna have a
Yeah,
permit,
they
you gotta
have,
have
John.
plans.
Yeah.
They're going on this one here. That,
But that's a picture, but
that's a
yeah.
picture of
I
what-
think,
Yeah, we
Oh,
need,
yeah,
there's
an actual
drawings, too.
plan with
Yeah.
dimensions and whatnot
Yep.
would be perfect. Okay, we will revisit that come January. Moving right along, director's report.
Let me just pull that up. The infield, I'll just hit on the things that have any updates. The infield project has begun at Brooks Park. It's all graded and ready to go. The only thing, they have to sod it. They're gonna bring in sod in the early spring. They wanted to get this part of it done to get it leveled off. It'll limit the amount of time we have to shut it down in the spring. They think once they put the sod down and we have some decent weather, it'll catch real quick. It won't be offline very long, so we'll be good to go. The irrigation projects, I did present to CPC, what was that, last week? And I think it went well. There were minimal questions about the project, mostly about the contingency that we have on it, which is a very high contingency. But I think it's better to ask for more and return some later than have to go back again and again. For a project like irrigation, we did explain, Jared was there with me. Jared's our highway department guy. And we did explain that the prices for these type of things fluctuate quite a bit. And there's a big timeline as to when you get the money or you get approved, then you go to town meeting and get the money, then you gotta wait till July 1 to actually have the money, and things can change dramatically in that space.
This is for the back, you talk about the back.
The back and the softball fields, it's all one
Oh,
big
you got one
project.
big?
Yep.
I thought it was only for the back.
No, we're going for all of them,
Oh.
yep.
So
What
that
was the figure for all?
350 was for all three?
350 is what we asked for. The actual quote for all three was about 240,
Contingency was
like
almost
50%,
half.
yeah.
Is that the contingency include the 240 include the
No, we asked for 350.
it's up to 350?
Yeah, that's what the request was. That's the only updates I had, and then whatever questions you have, I'd be happy to answer.
You gotta discuss Sand Pond.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to skip that.
I mean, it doesn't necessarily have, I don't know if you discuss it tonight, cause it's not a,
It's not an agenda item.
Yeah.
So Sand Pond Restroom Project, the bids went out. Once again, they came back higher than what we have. So at a certain point, we have to decide what we want to do with this. The prices keep going up and up for restrooms, whether they be stick-built, precast concrete, whatever we look at. The question to me now is, does Sand Pond justify spending upwards of $200,000 plus for a restroom for a facility there?
What's the usage rate on it?
The usage of Sand Pond itself,
Yeah.
it's
Would
been,
you personally just say that it justifies that?
no.
Okay, compared to say all the other,
If
other
it was
ponds?
Long Pond,
It's the least
obviously
used
it's,
beach we have.
what's that?
It's the least used
Yeah,
facility. we have.
exactly.
Okay.
And what's the price at now? Excuse me, through
No,
you,
no,
Madam
yep.
Chair.
The low bid was, I'd have to look back, but it was 180, I believe. I sent it out, I forget, I have to look
Okay.
to be sure.
Just
But it
curious,
was-
just so we're,
It wasn't within even striking distance of what we
That's-
had.
Right.
Where is Sand Pond?
Sand Pond on Great Western Road,
heading to Dennis.
heading
know
to
where-
Dennis,
got it,
yep.
got it.
Used to be a very popular beach. We used to have
Swimming
swim lessons there, and but it's waned in popularity. Since then, we moved lifeguards over to Long Pond, which has been like the hub of pond activity. The boat launch and the swim lessons and the lifeguards. So
Yeah, we don't even have lifeguards at Sand Pond.
No.
So, okay.
Leah?
Yes.
Question about the Sand Pond. What are we doing with the building?
the building's coming down.
Is coming down.
Yep.
Any more questions for Eric on director's report?
And nothing's going back up.
Okay.
No.
Is there anything in the building?
Junk.
Okay.
Junk and raccoons.
In raccoons.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Property maintenance report, anything new?
Nothing new unless you have questions. I don't think I have anything major. Nope, yeah, whatever questions you might have.
Any questions on property maintenance? We'll go around. John,
Good, thank you.
Arthur,
Good.
Van,
Also,
Mr. Nixon?
Good.
Nope, okay.
I don't think it's our property, but the bathrooms at Brooks Park.
That's ours.
Yep.
Which ones?
Well, the ones by the bike path,
Yes, those are ours.
right?
They were
So,
vandalized.
I know.
many times.
And
Yeah.
so was the porta potty
Yep.
vandalized.
Yep.
Nothing we're doing about that.
No, I
Unless we're
mean,
gonna
we-
put somebody sitting there 24/7.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
So
pulled
is-
the Porto.
Cameras,
We've discussed that
I
previously,
know.
and
There's issues with
they
the
get
camera.
vandalized.
Yeah, there's all kinds of back and forth with the cameras. I mean, you could do a game camera. We've talked about putting up signs that, not actually putting up cameras, but putting
Yeah.
up signs that say
Wasn't
these.
there a legal, I remember
Yeah,
there being
there
a
is a legal
legal
thing.
issue behind
Yeah.
putting
If
the
you put up a
cameras up.
sign that said camera, this,
Right.
this area is monitored by cameras, and somebody this is just theoretical, if somebody decides to walk home that way at night,
And something
no,
happens.
thinking, oh, there's cameras here, and then something happened to them,
Oh.
there's no cameras, there's a liability
Right.
issue.
Yeah, it was a very red taped area of,
yeah.
because we had the same issue with the kids doing donuts in the parking
Yep.
lot.
And
and
police
dividing.
are aware, it's just hard because
Right.
it's so set back.
Yeah,
Is
So-
that facility lit at all?
Very.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it is
lit
lit,
in, like-
yeah, there's
I mean,
lights.
I know when the overlights are light, but at night, when the timer goes off at 10 o'clock, is there any lights?
The bathroom light stays on. all
Yeah, the
night.
bathroom light is
Yeah.
on.
Inside the bathroom?
No.
No, no,
go
No,
on the
that,
outside.
front
that little
side.
spotlight,
Outside.
yeah.
Not that it's Fort Knox by any means, but
Yeah.
it's still on.
Yeah, well, yeah.
They're closed now, but we've had the porta potty vandalized, we've had people go in and break the toilets, and, it's,
Yeah.
Does the other facility by the bandstand, does that one ever get vandalized?
really
Yeah,
none at all, because
I mean,
it's
it's
so,
right
it's so much
there.
more visible on the corner
So
there.
it's really by the bike path where,
Yeah.
and the
Easy
kids
out.
do the donuts and.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Speaking of donuts, are they blocking that dirt parking lot?
Yeah,
off?
Jared said it's gonna be blocked off
That's late
soon.
this
I'll check with him though, but it should be any day now. I'll double check.
Okay.
One more question.
Yes.
Sure.
Do you think, is the issue, they're vandalizing it because they're locked and they want to use the facility, or they're vandalizing it because they're just vandalizing?
They're just vandalizing.
No.
Problem at,
Even these type of kids, even if it wasn't locked, they'd
There's
be on
fireworks
it.
and stuff.
So-
They hatcheted the door or something. remember,
Yeah.
where they-
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Secratucket had that problem, and now they leave them open,
Yeah.
and so they're not vandalized.
I-
Or people aren't banging to break the door to get in, that's why I asked.
Yeah, we've seen like graffiti, we've seen the
Yeah.
toilets actually broken, like the porcelain
Stuffed
toilets
them with
smashed,
Yeah,
fireworks in the
Winter
toilet, so
on
it's
Cape
more
Cod.
of like teenage
unfortunately.
angst, I guess.
Winter on the Cape, I mean.
Yeah.
we
And they
need-
did the
we
porta
need
john
more
and that
for
didn't
them.
lock, so I guess the theory of
Yeah,
I think they're just doing whatever they can get.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gotta be really late, cause people are playing there right till the time the lights go off.
Sure.
And everyone who plays there is really very protective
Oh,
of the
yeah.
area.
Oh, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah.
So, wow, that's really a late night crew.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
And then we find out the morning after.
Okay, budget report?
Budget, our revolving fund, this report has us at 107, I believe. I know we're higher than that. We've just did a quite significant deposit recently, so I think it's more around 120 we're sitting at right now. Normal ebb and flow, we're probably gonna see it go spike back up again now that we're taking a lot of the winter registrations.
Yep.
And then it'll come down a little bit.
And then when is summer camp opening? Because that's a big spike for it too.
Summer camp, we've actually started taking reservations from residents already.
Well, I better get on that.
Yeah.
Too.
Because we want to prioritize.
Oh,
Well,
look at
and
the
that's-
rec beating us.
I know, right?
Look at that. Hey, high five. We were waiting for this day. I love
So,
it.
yeah, so we're taking reservations, not full-on registrations,
Yeah,
but,
but
people
just-
getting their names in, getting the list together.
All right, put my name in with yours.
Yeah,
and
got
monthly
it.
things, because
Right,
I'll
right.
forget
Got it.
as soon
You
as I
got
leave here.
How many kids?
So,
All 4. No, I'm just kidding.
yeah.
7.
Yeah, no, thank you. Okay, perfect. Any questions on the budget? Nope. Okay, moving right along. Chairman report. That's me. I have nothing except Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to all of you. Liaison report. CPC,
We're in that process of our budget.
it's your busy
So-
season.
So are you here to announce that you're giving us the money?
All of it.
Put you on the spot.
One could only wish.
We'll see you at the town meeting. Yes?
Hopefully.
Okay.
We'll know before that.
Yeah, I hope so.
Facilities committee?
I wasn't able to go. 'cause
Okay.
I was away.
All right. Anything that anybody needs to add before we adjourn?
Oh, we had the calendar.
Oh,
Just-
yes. the
Just so you know, all this was, so Elaine, this was Elaine wanting this on here. She likes to plan.
And I appreciate it.
So obviously, we're the fourth Tuesday of every month. She wanted to look at what we're gonna do for next November and December. I said, I don't think anybody, including myself, is gonna know what we're doing next week. Forget next November and
Right.
December. But, for now, we'll hold with our fourth Tuesday of the month, and we'll make changes
It's
as.
needed.
Yeah.
Come October.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I was very happy with the way it went this
Yeah.
year, no November, because it's right then and there,
Yep.
and or a week early in December. But who knows what projects and
Yeah,
pressing
that's right.
matters we
Yeah.
have, so.
We'll make it work, so.
Okay. Motion
But
to
you have the
adjourn?
calendar.
Before you do.
Oh, yes.
You got something you want, is this open?
It is open discussion, yes.
There was a nice article in the paper by your wife, John,
Supposed to remember that.
and, I don't know what we can do for the young man, in terms of either reclassifying, making him the assistant to the director. Where do we have to go? Should we, as a commission, send a letter off to the select board to see if we get some support up there to do something for him?
I think
I
that's
think
a
he's,
kind of said and done
above our purview.
deal
And
right
yeah,
now.
so where we're at with that,
Yeah.
and that's definitely on my radar as well.
Yep.
Like, I'd like to, we were able to start him at step 10, the top step, which is what lured him away from Chatham Bars Inn, which was great.
Yep.
So that's something, but I do think that he deserves, or we should have an assistant director type position, rather than just a program specialist 3. They made it very clear this year, this budget cycle, that enhancement of services, this would fall under, they are not considering at all. So it's something that's gonna be on the radar. Obviously, once we do get to that point, any kind of correspondence from you guys and recommendations wouldn't do anything but help.
That's my point, should
Yeah.
we prepare something now and send it there for the purpose?
You got time, because
Yeah.
they're just finalizing this budget. I do too.
Because he's been such an asset
Mhm.
to the rec commission. The people that I've spoken to, my doctors, a daughter that has a youngster in the basketball program, speaks very highly
Yep.
of him. I mean, he's got a good reputation
Yep.
going for himself right now.
And he knows that we're working on it too.
And I just
so.
hope if something comes out around the neighborhood, you know, the other towns, and they get all this information about John, that we might be in a position of losing the guy, and I just hate to see that happen.
All
Well,
right,
I bought
everyone
pizza for
start
everybody
trash talking
today,
him,
so he
okay?
should be fine for it.
Just trash talk him all over town.
Yeah, right.
Okay?
So I think we should keep.
I
an
don't
eye
favor
on
that
it.
strategy.
Yeah.
I love the way your heart is. I love the way
What,
your
they're
heart is.
trashing them?
Yes.
I bought him
love where your
pizza
heart
today.
is.
I bought
Just to
pizza
the
today.
other
so
Rex.
No,
that's-
John
that's-
John
yeah.
has done
He's
everything and
incredible.
more that the
Absolutely
wanted a couple years
incredible.
ago.
I
Yeah.
just think we should keep an eye on the situation, and when we have an opening, we should take a proactive stance in terms of doing something right away.
And I think
Agreed.
I think our team is a really good team that we have right now between John and Elaine's planning, and it's a good team. So I want to keep that as stable as possible, but there's only so much we could do with
Yeah.
the confines they put on us through
Right.
the budget.
And we're strictly
Only so
support
many
letter.
dollars, so.
Yeah, yeah, oh
'Cause
yeah,
that's
it
all
would be a support
personnel,
letter.
it's
Yeah,
unions get involved,
yep,
but the letter of support is.
yep.
Yes.
Can't-
Right, just a quick one. So he's at a salary, we really can't do anything within the town to do. Is there anything outside that could possibly happen?
Like what?
A fund, contribution,
I don't
anything
think we
booster?
can-
I don't think personnel wise, just because he's on salary, that would be like double.
Yeah, I don't think
I'd
he
never
can
heard
take,
of
that.
no, I
Yeah.
don't think he can take
Contractual issue,
anything
you can't
out.
do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Union there.
So really in
The
a
union-
box.
They are
Yes.
negotiating a new
Very much so.
contract right now, the HEA, so hopefully there'll be
Yeah.
cost of living increases and things like that.
Yep.
He's part of the union, he's gotta go with the union steps and the
Yeah,
union wages
yeah.
and so on and so forth.
But he is on the top step, so
That
that's
is a plus,
that's a good thing.
so we're just
So maybe
kind
what
of,
they need to do
the
is
low
to
end of
change the
town.
Yeah.
steps from 1 to 10 to 1 to something and move them, that's how they do with the teachers. They move the steps up constantly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll look at all different options. I mean, whether it's assistant director or whatever the title is or the money,
Yeah,
whatever
I
works
think-
better.
yeah.
So he knows we're working on it,
Good.
and he knows it's not something we're just pushing aside.
Chain
But
them to the town. All right.
yeah,
Yeah, unfortunately, right now, it's just,
yeah,
your hands are tied till this
Right.
time next
it
year.
is what it is. Yeah.
exactly.
Yep.
Well,
So,
instead of trashing him, why don't we?
I was a joke, though.
Why don't we have him arrested so he's on probation?
I love
Yeah,
it,
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking
Can't
outside the
go
box.
any-
Yep, yeah,
Thinking
yep,
outside
the
he's
box.
got a
Anywhere.
record, can't
Yep.
go anywhere, got it, yep. All right, I'll put you in charge of that, that's your new
Yeah,
job
right.
on the committee, thank you.
Subcommittee.
Okay, but no, I do.
Spell your name for the TV, please.
Yes. I do agree wholeheartedly, though, that he's an asset, and
Yep.
thank you for just kind of keeping that
Yep.
rolling to make sure that he's happy here with the town, so.
Yep.
Okay, anything else? Nope, all right, motion to adjourn,
Second.
all those in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, TV's still rolling.
33 minutes. Oh yeah,
Brian,
sorry.
first time you did a second.
Hey, you know, I sneak them in there once in a while.
Listen, I still
I got
will
2 of them
hold on
today.
to 17 minutes.
Yeah, that meeting, that'll never be broken.
17
Is that what it is?
Was that a
Okay.
challenge?
Unless there's one agenda item